So yeah, but listen to what that all I'm saying
that
is
energy, man.
that's what I'm saying. But
She'll be on the next show.
at the end of the day, you
back.
said they didn't have enough money to do so. So if the man is in a higher position where he can afford it, then it's okay.
I didn't say that.
Basically.
What did
you have a kid?
Hold on. You all right? So time out. You didn't say that. Time out. You didn't say that, right?
No, I didn't.
All right. So can you quote what she just said?
What she
I can
said
quote it.
was,
Hold on. What?
marriages are not lasting because men cheat without enough money to afford it.
Exactly. That's what I just said.
I said if they had enough money, then maybe they can deal with it. It is not okay.
What's this?
You
said then maybe
you
I
are
could deal
tearing
with it.
down the foundation of your family.
No,
So
you're
that's
not. Your
never
job is to
okay.
actually
So you're
procreate
telling me
and
that-
rebuild.
So you're telling me cheating is okay?
I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is you said that
I
if he
ain't
had
say
enough
that.
money, it would be okay.
I didn't say that.
You did.
I didn't say that.
I think
She
she's
said
saying
that,
that.
She said that,
Men are
cuz.
cheating, but it does add another element that
You broke as hell and cheating.
It's a
Be for real.
difference. It's a difference.
Be
If you broke
for
as hell,
real.
you cheating versus if you got
So
a
we're saying the
bag.
same thing. If he had enough money, it's okay.
Not to cheat though.
No, what I'm saying
I don't agree
is,
with
how
that.
about this?
We're not
Let's
saying
take it to a whole nother level. How about this? If you're a man who likes to be in multiple relationships and you have the money to support that, then now we're talking about polygamy. And now this is something that needs to be on the table for discussion because I'm an honest man and I want to take care of these women.
Yeah.
Now we're having a whole nother conversation.
That's
we're not
fine.
talking about that. We're talking about cheating, fundamentally cheating.
But
I have
you
a family
said
over
it.
here,
You
and they don't
said
know
it.
about the family over here.
You brought that up. You said the family is broken because these men are out here cheating without enough money to do so.
I'm saying.
Well, no. Is that what you
Okay,
said?
well, you know what? Then they're cheating, period. If that's what you need me to say.
I
They're
say
cheating, period. That's not okay.
They always throw that the family is broken because of cheating. I
The
think
family is
the
broken because
family.
crack in the 80s, if you want to be for real.
I think the family is broken today because of social media.
Oh, yes.
And
Damn.
I'll tell you why.
Deep.
Social media because
That's deep.
social media has given any girl that got a pretty face. She posts one picture, it's gonna be 1,000 dudes under her post,
And in her
under her
DMs.
DMs.
Yep.
So now she has so much
Inflated energy.
energy and freedom. It's like you're holding an energy. I feel like they're holding energy over the relationship where you make one little mistake, I can leave you.
Because
And
they
it's
get
like- and
because they get that
So
know-
dopamine.
are you the
So
leader
many
of the
people
household
that-
or are you not?
That
Are
has
you the
nothing
leader or
to
are you
That's what I'm
not?
saying.
that has nothing to do with what he's talking about.
Need a leader
But if you
'cause
want me to
I can
follow
go
you,
find me
you
another
want me
one
to
in
cheat?
2
You want me to do
minutes.
the
But
same
what
thing?
I'm saying
You said
is,
what?
If you want to leave so bad, you want me to follow you. You want me to do the same thing?
What do you mean do the same thing?
Like
Cheat.
I'm you teaching me
Cheat.
what to do, so I'm gonna go do it.
I'm not. You're assuming that every nigga is just cheating on.
No,
their
I'm not
girl.
saying. I'm saying in that situation, like if you're saying a man has to lead and
No. He's talking about
I'm saying like
the internet
I'm just saying anything.
giving you those.
Anytime,
You know
that's
what
what
I'm
it kind of goes back to.
It's like
to
that
the
for men
vows.
too.
It kind of goes back to the vows. It's like anytime there's like you feel like something's not going your way in the relationship, a woman could feel like I can leave you right now. You don't even know I got 30 niggas trying to get at me on my DMs.
Yep.
So it's like if something not going my way in a relationship, I feel like a lot of women feel so much liberation to leave their man and not work through shit because they feel like it's 1,000 niggas waiting to be with me right
They're gonna
now.
get that attention.
But is it a repetitive offense though? Because
Yes, 'cause
you're
that's what makes
saying
the
one thing,
difference.
but you have guys who continuously do the same thing. Now, if I leave and you keep on doing it, that's the difference.
Right.
I
Does
think
that
what-
change? Oh, go ahead.
I think what he was trying to say is that social media has given people a false sense of reality, right? So,
Very
you
true.
have average people who are looking at everything on social media from, millionaires spoiling their families or whatever, and then the average woman is looking at that like, hey, well, I want that too. Well, why can't you do this for me? And so when he steps out to cheat or whatever the case may be, now she feels like, well, I can post this picture and 1,000 men like me or whatever, so I can move on too. Like, is that what you were saying?
Yeah, and it's not, and I'm taking the cheating out of it. Not even saying that
I thought we
that
were
he's
still
cheating.
talking about cheating.
No, I'm just saying. I was saying one of the reasons the family is broken.
Yeah.
It's because I feel like a lot of women do feel like they have so many options.
Options.
And it's like if things, like I said, if things aren't going my way in a relationship or whatever it may be, if we're arguing, because arguing happens in relationships,
They can move
it's
on.
it's a lot quicker to I'm gonna move on and we gonna work through it. I feel like that's.
I don't.
train of
Yeah,
thought.
because if
Only
you're
because of the simple fact that like y'all might think that, but that's because truthfully to me, men go on social media and see all these thick, pretty girls, whatever, and it's like y'all talk about wanting a wife and a household and she hold it down and she's wholesome, but then y'all go like the girls with their ass out. So like maybe y'all think that it's girls that like just go on the internet for that attention or whatever, but like you just saw this panel of women say like the dating pool has pee in it. Like it's not that many options out here, you know what I'm saying? So we might use social media for like a little, okay, well I'm not getting attention at home, let me go, I'm still cute, you know, whatever. But we don't go on there like looking for whole relationships, whereas
Of course not, but
men dive into DMs deep, you feel me? Like,
but that's the thing.
Trey
We have to
Songz
stop
style.
doing that and saying women do this, men do that, because you have to look at it. These men
Men
ain't
do that
diving.
too.
Men not diving into other men's DMs. You dig what I'm saying? At least not.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
I'm saying the thing is.
I'm saying men have the same behavior as women
No,
when
what
it
I-
comes to social media.
No, I'm saying. Listen.
It's true. They do.
Stop. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all not gonna sit here and tell us that men are dealing with the same scenarios that women are when it comes to social media.
No, what I'm
Real
saying
talk-
is that men have the same type of behavioral patterns that women have when it comes
Now, what
to
else?
posting on social media. Just like you all think women are like, well, let me go post this picture so I can get some likes. Men do the same thing.
So they can get some hoes,
Look,
flex
look,
their money, what
look,
kind of cars
that's-
they drive.
that's
that type of difference. You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
difference. If I'll post some girls might like it or whatever, and then if I say I got a girl, I'll post some girls might like it. Okay, cool. A girl posts something, it's niggas in their DMs like, I'll send you $1,000.
It's
Come pull
women
up
and
and
men.
No, it's not. It's not. No, it's not. Listen, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men in here telling you it's not the
I'm not
same.
saying women are sending men money.
They're
but
not-
What I'm
they're
saying
not
is
in
that
the
women
DM
are still
Look.
sliding in DMs.
Not like that though. It's not going to be on the same level. I'm telling y'all right now.
Maybe not in yours.
And maybe not. You feel me?
But maybe the single
I'm a weak
men.
motherfucker.
I
you
mean, I
feel
don't
me?
know what your
Maybe-
status is.
That's what
but
I'm
just
saying.
like,
Look, maybe I'm a weak motherfucker, right? All I'm saying is
I'm not saying
it's not the same, y'all. Y'all have to be real and be honest. Women, y'all have access. Like real talk, any woman in this room can walk out, go to a bar and say, "Hey, I want to fuck," and somebody's gonna say, "Okay." A man can walk in that same bar and say,
Same
"Hey,
with
I want to
dude.
fuck," and they gonna be like, "Nigga,
Why you think they
what's wrong with Buddy?" You dig what I'm saying?
That's
That is absolutely true.
absolutely not true.
It might be a little.
So you mean, hold on. All right, so here we go. Then.
Dude, we need
What?
to.
Time out.
I feel like that because men.
Time out. Here we
Come on, let's
go.
do it.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Here we go. All right. So listen.
real.
Let me ask you something, Joe. I'm gonna go around all the men. Before you was married, whatever your situation is, have you ever been turned down for sex? Have you ever said, "I want
face to
some"?
face.
Have you ever been turned down in your life for sex? Have you ever said to a woman, right? Have you ever been turned down for sex?
Yeah.
Have you ever been turned down for sex? Have you ever been turned down for sex? Right? I haven't. I have as well. Right?
Yeah.
Now, women, if you ever walked up to a man, told him you want to have sex, or was in a relationship with him, anything like that, and he turns you down, tell me.
Negative.
I mean, who wants to?
No,
It's
just
like,
listen. We admitted it.
You gotta
Just
tell the
answer
truth.
the question.
Well, that's the difference between men and women. Men can admit that women are not going to say,
Men
no, I got
don't
turned
fucking
down.
Well, we can lie about it all we want, but let's be honest.
A glazed donut. That's not even.
And
That's
also,
that's
women
the
are not-
point. And women will not. A man,
Women are
in
not
order
men.
for a man to gain any kind of favor and put himself in a position to have sex with a woman, he has to make something out of himself, even if it's only looking good
said
for
a
that
glazed
day.
donut.
Right? As a woman, all you have to do is be female, and you will find a nigga that will fuck.
Look, I got a perfect example. Everybody's saying Insecure. What happened in the first season? Lawrence wasn't cheating on Issa, but they was having issues and he was fucked up, and she had options and she took them.
Yeah, she cheated. on
He
me.
wasn't cheating on her. That's what
He
happens in these
also wasn't in
relationships.
his prime.
But you know what?
That's what I'm saying.
But you know what?
That's also not an
Relationship.
everyday
PJ.
scenario though. That was.
You know what?
You're not always gonna be.
Because
It's not always gonna be. You're not always gonna
Well, I
be at your
personally
best.
think
you know what? You know what happened with that too?
And what happened?
He
Once
wasn't
got
being a
that-
man. He wasn't
It
working.
wasn't.
He wasn't, goddamn it, because we are valued by what we can do
Mhm.
and what we provide. Women are valued by just being women.
And that's
You
what
are-
I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I feel like back in the day, niggas not gonna be at the same place forever. back in the
Yeah,
day,
facts.
when you didn't have a million niggas on your line,
How long
you were
is she
willing
supposed
to work
wait?
through it with him.
Uh-oh.
How long is
Uh-oh.
she supposed to wait?
This one
How
here, I don't
long
know
is
why
supposed
she ain't
to
come on
wait
the
for him to
couch.
get his
I don't know why she ain't
That's
come
what
on
I'm
the
saying.
couch. She
You
got
don't
all
know
this
how
talking
long
to do.
How long was it gonna be? You don't know.
We
I'm
don't
just saying,
know
focus
how long
now.
he was gonna be a bum on her couch
dope.
though.
Yeah, but was he a bum? But who was the one at the end of it? Mad. Because you waited all this time
I hate
focusing
that.
on your career. You
I
didn't
hate
have a
that.
shorty.
I
You was
hate that
mad he had
shit.
the
I hate
shorty
that
with the
shit.
other one. You know what I'm saying? You got them sitting up there looking like, damn, I should have stuck with him. I probably shouldn't have fucked that
Hell
other
no,
nigga on this
I never
nigga.
felt
Just because he was down bad on the couch that
I
day.
feel like she
You
had
dig what
so
I'm
many
saying?
better
Yeah, that's what time
got a
it is.
I feel like,
Yeah.
she
I
had
feel-
so many
She-
bad
Yeah,
options.
exactly.
She got a question for
Right
you.
back to your
She got a
point.
question for you.
So you don't think
So
social
then
media
boil
have
down to
men
what?
thinking they
They
got
love
better
each other.
options though?
Thank
I think we do. I think
At
it
the
does,
Yes.
Did they?
but I would say
I'm married.
it's not as
Yeah.
easy
I gotta go watch
for
that shit.
us to, like, express those options the way it is
It's
for
the
a woman.
attraction of
That means
You know
you
what I'm
go
saying?
to
That's how it
therapy
is.
because you should be able to express what you
No,
want.
I'm saying it's not as. She said, "Do we have
Stop
better
it.
options?" I'm saying it's not as.
Stop.
It's not
Well,
as
no, I
easy.
said the social media.
No,
has
I'm saying
it.
for
Okay,
social
okay,
media.
Okay.
I'm saying what I'm saying. How I'm answering is like it's not as easy. Like I could think I see 5 girls that look better than my girl on Instagram.
That's-
I'm taking a chance on if I can get them or not. 9 times out of 10, the girl is gonna get whatever nigga they want on the gram or whatever
Yep.
nigga
But
slide
that's
in
not
her DM.
always
So I feel like it's
true.
We not talking. We
Everybody's
talking
not
about
as
the
successful
vast
as you think
majority.
they are.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
saying
saying
it
it
happens
happens
more
more
than
than
Y'all
women
assume
say. I
that
agree with
women
that.
can just get whatever, and as much as I'm divine feminine, it's coming. But at the end of the day, like, there have been times where, okay, I might have wanted to be around or with this nigga, and that didn't go my way.
Right.
And I'm just being
Facts.
100. Like, all of
Wait,
us
wait,
can
wait.
say,
Can we get
So, Tom,
one
let me-
situation?
I-
Why it didn't go your way? Like,
I mean,
why?
niggas either be prideful or...
What do you mean prideful?
Let me say this. I can't tell you why a nigga wouldn't bite down, right? Because in my mind, I'm that girl, right? Like, so I don't even see their reason. But all I know is that it didn't go the way that maybe I wanted it to go. And I think all of us can attest to, like, having a situation where we wanted a certain nigga and it didn't
We're
go our
not.
way.
So we're not talking about this certain, right?
You say what?
We're
Well,
not
you
talking
asked
about.
a question earlier
Check
about
that, check
us
that.
not
That's
being
good.
turned down for sex. And
That's what I'm saying.
that
But
this
that's
is a-
that certain.
This
I'm
is
saying
a certain way to say,
anybody.
in a lady's way. This is a way to answer your question. That
I'm
yes,
s-
we've had situations that haven't gone our way.
Right, but what I'm saying
Whether
is
it was
wasn't.
sex, a date.
No, I'm not
fucking
talking about a
whatever.
date. No, I'm not. I didn't say a date. I didn't say a date.
But see, men and women are
So
different
I
when it
said
comes to
sex.
though.
You have never been turned. A nigga ain't never came up to you. Let me rephrase that. You've never went up to a man and said, "I want to fuck right now,"
Well, I would
and
never
you were
No,
said you were
I
told
don't
no.
think
never
women
do that.
really approach men like that.
Exactly, because it's always in your favor, and this is something that I do
That's
want to go
not-
over
that's
that I'm
not-
going to say.
I'ma say
Hold on,
something.
no, I just said
Can
I was
say
about
one
to start.
thing? Well, fellas, y'all ain't never turned down sex before.
Yeah.
Right.
I have.
Right. So
There we
And
go.
so I have
There we
though.
go.
Is it somebody that you hit before?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's somebody you hit before though.
Okay, check
It's
that.
somebody you hit before. What I'm saying, hold on, look. So listen,
Because we had sex too much. It was
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
damn, girl.
that's a different
you
ball
couldn't
game.
keep
That's not what I'm
Right. In other words, he couldn't keep up. He couldn't hang.
I didn't even ask you want me to bust.
That's what I'm saying. That's a completely different ball game. What I'm saying is,
Say infinity.
as a woman, we all know as a woman, you are born with your value. That's why it's so much on your chastity. That's why we expect women to hold on to yourself more than what a man does. You know what I'm saying? Because your chastity is important. It's valuable. Your vagina is valuable. As a man, we got them and wake up with 2 million nuts ready to bust every day for the rest of our life. Now. You dig what I'm saying? It's not like that. You're born with all the eggs that you're going to get. So you have to use those wisely. Every time you fuck, it's a situation where you may be stuck for 9 months. So you need to be careful
Yeah, you
what the
too.
fuck you doing. No, not really. We don't bear children. I can fuck 10,000
can,
women,
but still.
impregnate 10,000 women, and I am the same the next day. You can only get pregnant once a year. You feel me? You can maybe twice a year, but you can only have one child every 9 months. You dig what I'm saying? So you have to sit down. That puts the value on you. That's why it's so much different for a male to be promiscuous than a woman being promiscuous. The value is on a woman. You should hold yourself to a higher standard because if you get pregnant, it is what it is. You're gonna either.
So you saying a man shouldn't care about?
No, I didn't say
You
that.
talking
Like, you
biologically?
need to-
I talking about the child.
Fuck biologically. I'm talking about realistically in life, just without the pregnancy shit. Because I'm sick of this fucking argument. Because I feel like a lot of men love to say that, and we not don't say, well, when you get pregnant, it takes. I don't want to hear that. Let's take out the pregnancy factor. So that means you're telling me that a man can just. We talking about promiscuity, right? A man can just go around and do whatever the fuck he want to do. He shouldn't hold himself to a standard where he should give a fuck about who he lay down with, because soul ties and all that shit like that is real, and anybody can get a fucking STD.
He didn't
Male
mean it
or
that way,
female.
though.
That's not what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right, but
I
you're
want to
changing.
get your take on
right,
that. I
right.
asked your
But what I'm
question.
saying is you changing the argument. That's.
I'm not
that's
changing the
that's
argument. I'm
coming with
giving
a
your
new question.
viewpoint.
Right. What I'm
Give
saying
your
is,
viewpoint.
what I'm saying is, first off, that's different. You know what I'm saying? It's not. We're not
I'm aware of
saying.
that.
Listen, we're not saying that you can go do this, and this. What we're saying is the value isn't the same.
I know,
You dig what
but
I'm saying? The
asking
value of an
why when it
egg
comes to what I
is
asked
more.
you.
Listen.
Not eggs and all that,
Listen,
though.
but you got to let me finish. I'm going to get to your point. The value of an egg is more expensive than the value of sperm. Plain and simple. You dig what I'm saying? So that goes into the morality of it, because it's not viewed the same. It's just not because it doesn't matter. If I waste a bunch of nuts, it doesn't fucking matter. You waste a bunch of eggs, shit, you running out.
I'm talking about aside from that though. Is that the only point that makes it that like? Is that the only point that validates what you're saying?
In what aspect?
I'm asking you a question. My question. I'm not battling you or anything you just said. I'm just saying from biological makeup or whatever we talk about with eggs and sperm. All that aside, why is it that men say that women can't do the same things that they do as far as promiscuity? That's what we talked about. That's what I said. Why is it that men feel like it matters for a woman, but it doesn't matter for a man? I'm saying I feel like as a human, as a person in general, you should have value for yourself and care about who you lay down with.
Because it's not the same.
And that's
what I'm
asking
telling
to
you.
answer.
The reason why it's not the same is because the value is not the same. That's one and the same conversation. The value is not the same. As a sperm out is not as valuable as an egg. That's what it goes back to. It's not about your morals and morality and how you feel. We're not talking about feelings. We're talking about logical, what it really is. You dig what I'm saying? Like if you got that. Here's the thing. I get it, but you want to know the morality of it. You can go fuck.
I'm just asking. Is there one? That's what I'm asking.
Listen. So
I'm
look.
not saying that
So
it
keep
is.
game, right?
He's saying
You
no.
can go into a
Okay,
room.
so basically no.
So listen. You can go into a room.
Okay.
With 10 niggas.
Okay.
If all 10 of them niggas fuck you and you end up pregnant, oh shit. Who baby is it?
The one that
Now-
did the rubber.
Face of this. So look, but then if I go into a room with 10 women and I get all of them pregnant, who baby is it? It's mine. That's because the value is based on paternity. You dig what I'm saying? So the more men that you sleep with, you get pregnant, nobody knows whose baby it is.
Until the baby gets here.
And then
Okay,
but
so let's talk
did we
about
have
people
DNA
who can't have
tests
kids.
500 years ago?
Like, let's take the kid equation and all of that out.
Then it doesn't matter. If you want to be a hoe and fuck for whatever, you can. But we're
Male
talking.
or female, right?
That's what I mean. It is what it is.
So if a woman can't have kids, then it's cool for her to be busting.
I mean, it's cool for her to bust if she want to bust either way. All I'm saying is the value. She's putting the value on her vagina. You dig what I'm saying? If she want to fuck everybody in the hood, go right ahead. That's you. But what we're saying is the reason why there's a bigger value on women than it is on men is because it's valuable to you. You should hold that sacred, because every time you give it up to a nigga, you run the opportunity to be sitting your ass down and giving him the highest honor that he can possibly have is an offspring. You
And
dig what I'm
get
saying?
that. I understand that. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying I'm not gonna say all men, because I know some men they put thought and they take time to figure out who they want to give themselves to in that way. I'm just saying, why is it that men think like that?
It's because men think
they don't
different than
value
women.
themselves.
Period. That's the difference.
I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna just
That's
take
the
it for
difference.
they
Men
telling
do not
me what
think
y'all
like
saying, so
women.
I'm gonna just
Like
let
you
it go.
just say, you're busting 20 women and it won't matter. That's just somebody who doesn't value his sperm.
That's not what I said.
That's
I
not-
said
that's not-
you can walk into a room with all women, get all of them pregnant,
I got the
and
answer
you
to
know
my
the
question. Y'all
paternity.
A man
If a
can
woman
know-
walks into that room with 20 men and she gets pregnant,
I
nobody
get the man.
knows.
I get the man.
So
math.
that's what I'm saying. So it's not the man math; it's the truth.
No,
You dig
it
what-
doesn't.
it's the
Yours-
absolute-
I-
No, but
I don't know
No,
what
there's
you-
not no
That's
my
already
truth,
answered
your
the
truth.
question.
I don't know
It's
it though.
the truth.
Said
Lineage
just think
used to
different.
be
I'm just
traced
gonna accept
by
it.
the woman. So to your point, you're right. Lineage used to be traced by the woman because at
It's
the end of the day,
still traced by the woman.
No, but I mean now it's like, oh, the paternity test. Oh, this my, you know.
You
what
can
I'm saying?
only
Like,
be pregnant by one man.
Here's the thing.
That's
Why
the
do all
issue.
you men wear condoms?
You can only be pregnant. You can only be pregnant by
It's
one
true,
man,
it's true.
I know
right?
y'all see that.
A man can
What was that
impregnate
episode?
multiple
Tyra
women.
Banks? Somebody
That's
showed
the
shit.
difference. It ain't no. I don't care about feelings and all that. It is what it is. You dig what I'm saying? A man can impregnate multiple women. A woman can only be impregnated by one man.
And the
That's
difference
that.
is that men
What she
think
say?
under their waistline and women think above
Exactly.
their neck.
So,
I mean-
So
case
that's
closed.
how things operate. And
Men-
that's why he has his perspective and we have ours. That's
You know what's
it.
different?
Wait, women what? women
Women
what?
think up here, men think down here.
Why
That
you
is
say
true.
that?
That is
I
true.
think-
And that- and that-
So is this where all the logical
Why?
organs
No,
are?
no, no. But you just
Is
said
this where all the
No,
logical
when
organs
it comes
are?
down to having sex,
Yeah,
you
in
all
that
are not thinking like,
aspect.
oh my God, I just smashed 9 other women. I can't do this for the 10th time.
Because
Men
it's
don't
not-
think like that.
Because it's
But
not
the
about that for men.
condom, though.
It's not about that for men. You know what I'm saying? You have to think about it. Women, you might think here,
I'm just
not
saying,
necessarily
women
all the way
and
up
men
here,
move different.
because you might
both.
think
I feel
here.
like-
You dig what I'm saying? It's a different ball game. You have to remember that when it comes down to nature, we always want to throw the
Men are
human
about
aspect in
conquering.
it. But when it comes down to nature, you have to look at things for what they are. Right? Women show off their bodies to attract men. Men see that. Goddamn it! When we wake up in the morning, we're ready to go. You dig what I'm saying? Like it's just how things
That's
are.
what I'm saying.
Right?
So you're ready to go because you're
Right,
feeling it down there.
and when that right
That's
man
what's
comes
driving
along,
you,
y'all
yes.
feeling it right here, and now y'all not logical. Y'all not thinking here. Y'all thinking here.
Do women really think logically all the time?
That's what I say. No, you don't. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Y'all think with feelings. I feel. I feel. I feel. I feel.
okay.
I feel.
And
Yeah, you feel.
That's
You've
my
been feeling
point.
all night.
That's my point.
Mhm.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Y'all feeling. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's not about a feeling for. It's a feeling, but it ain't that kind of feeling. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to men, because it's not that. Look, one thing about humans,
One thing
nature,
about
you know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily about what we want to do. It's what nature
Needs to be
pushes us to
done.
do. You know what I'm saying? Like our whole goal is to procreate. You dig what I'm saying? That's why we here. If
How
you
many
remove
children have you procreated?
4, big
wow.
4.
Are
You know
you
what I'm
gonna
saying?
still go, or is that it?
No, I'm done.
Oh, well, you ain't finished your job then.
You
You
still
keep
gonna
going.
go?
I mean, big 4. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you gotta keep going.
Hell no.
Mm.
Gotta keep going for the people who don't have kids. How many people don't have kids in here? Oh, you got to bust out.
Oh, y'all got it. Y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get it. You know what I'm saying?
God bless y'all.
You said we blessed.
God bless you.
Bless, man. Dude, man. I got one. And I mean, I love my son, but sometimes I'm like, man.
That's the nigga tripping.
How old is he?
2.
Oh, it's time to have another one.
Huh?
So let me ask y'all this then.
Time when
Negative.
they the
You
baddest.
need somebody to play with.
So let me ask y'all this then. Since we on this
Negative.
conversation, do
Sound like my mom.
do any of you ladies in the building feel that women owe society children?
Mm-mm. I don't feel like women owe anything. I feel like it's a choice,
Yep.
right? I don't think it's an obligation,
Okay.
right? I do feel
Neither.
like we are made to do that, but I also feel like we have the choice because we've come so far, right? Everybody don't want kids, and everybody's not necessarily made to have them
I can
either.
dig it. Okay.
Like mentally, some women should not raise
That's,
children,
that's true.
That's fact.
right? So I don't feel like it's an obligation. I
Alright,
feel
do-
like
Do any of you women feel that men owe it to society to be productive?
when you say productive, what do you mean?
Hey.
Reproduce.
No, not necessarily.
Okay,
just productive. No,
Productive.
productive.
Like,
just
do- like,
should they
to
go
be
to work?
here to do
Yeah.
some
Should
shit.
they-
To not be a motherfucker sitting in the
A
middle of the street.
loser? For sure. Like, I think that
So-
men should be productive for sure.
So why shouldn't women reproduce?
I didn't say they shouldn't.
You said
She
they
said
should
some.
owe. You said you shouldn't
She
owe,
said it's a
right?
choice.
So
I
what
said
I'm saying, if men
it's
should
not an
owe
obligation.
society to be productive, why shouldn't women society
If they have
to
the
reproduce.
capability
Well, that's
to
what I'm
be
saying.
productive,
But
then be productive.
that's a different argument. If you don't have the capability, then you're not in that conversation. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, do you owe it if you can? You dig what I'm
If you
saying?
have the
Owe it to
capability,
women.
to
If you
be
have the
productive,
capability-
yes.
Say that
We
again.
say
One,
productive
So
or
then do men
reproductive.
owe it
Read.
to women to get married?
Hold on. Say it again.
Yeah, because
Men owe it to women to get married, if that's the case.
I mean, that's not necessary. That's not necessary for children. Those are two different questions.
Absolutely.
Those are two different questions. My first question was, do women
She
owe it
getting a
to
headache, man.
society?
Yeah.
But
To
since when
have
I
children.
get into my point, I get cut off
She's
and then
very
over
I
talked. So
love
then
that
it's
shit.
like I don't know if I should even go into it. But this is such a loaded question. It's like if a woman owes it to society to have a baby, then maybe a man owes it to
Why does
society
it-
to get married.
So
Yeah.
I get it. That's fine. You also have to realize
marriage
that
is not for everyone.
right now, men
Yeah.
are the only one. We decide on who gets
You
me.
don't decide.
But see, marriage.
We absolutely.
Can I say though that
We-
marriage is like in the last couple years though, marriage became a thing by law, right? Marriage was not
Last
always
couple years.
okay.
Yeah, what the fuck
What,
I did?
100 years? We can look that up. Like, marriage has not been, since humanity has been around, marriage by law has not been a thing. So, that's just that on that.
But what is that? But that was not even in my question.
No,
She
what I'm
brought
saying,
it up. What I'm saying,
agreeing
right,
with her.
right. What I'm saying is,
Mhm.
again, in society, do women owe it to society to give children? That's a yes or no question, not a caveat.
It's not a yes or no
Yes, it is.
So
It's
if
simply
we say
yes
no,
or no.
if we
It's
say no,
contingent
your
on
question
the
was
man.
about the man being
Right, and that was another
But see,
question, right.
But so I
Mhm.
guess where I got confused is where you said, do men owe it to society to be productive? You
Not
didn't say
reproductive. Right, productive.
So-
to be a man, to give something
Okay.
to society.
Wait, here.
To do more than just be a fucking bump on a log. Do men should a man be a man? You dig what I'm saying? Like, what do we? That was my
I say
question.
I
yes.
think a man gonna be a man anyway, but a
Absolutely.
woman is gonna be a woman with or without children. You get what I'm saying?
And
So
a man
that's
is
why I don't
gonna be a
understand the
man with or
question.
without
Yeah,
doing
it's like
anything.
two
He could be a
different-
lazy bum and he would still be a man.
That he will be a male. That's not a man.
Male.
That's not a man. You know what I'm
I have to
saying?
agree
A
with
man
that.
is a very different thing. Just like a woman is a very different thing.
Yes.
A woman is, you know what I'm saying, is not just an adult female. You dig
So a
what I'm
woman
saying?
who's carrying a business and doing things outside of being a mother, are you saying that's not a woman?
I didn't say that. I just simply asked the question: do women owe it to society to give children?
I'm
No.
That's a yes or no.
I
That's
just-
it.
No.
I can't
That's
answer
it. That's a
I
yes or
can't
no.
answer
Yes,
yes
no.
or no.
Right.
No.
We got a no, right. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Fine.
no,
And then my next question was, in a caveat to that, do men owe it to society to be productive?
That's a tough. The first question is a tough question.
You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, I feel like if you can, you should. You dig what I'm saying? It's not about once. You like, and I tell my daughter that, my 21-year-old daughter, like, look, all that, I don't want to have kids, that's not going to work for us. I'm going to keep it real. Like, because we're building, yeah, absolutely. Because we're building a lineage. You know